of when to strength train. If I spend over a week researching this, I think I can make a 5-minute video just summarizing what I find. A lot of books are not even able to put like a scientific proof to when to strength train. There's a lot of theories, a lot of ideas, but it's hard to conform to if you should strength train on easy days or on hard days, and that's because the response from people on when to strength train is just so polar opposite on what works for individual people. So in the end, you have to just go in, try, and see what really works for you. There's the first strategy is strength train on hard days so that your easy days stay genuinely easy and you have time to recover. The second strategy is completely opposite to strength train on easy days so that you can reserve your hard effort on hard days. So it goes back and forth, and here's what's working for me. I'll go ahead and share that my training cycle is just focused on this long run, and everything caters to being fresh and ready for the hard run that's on Saturday and being able to recover from that run in time. So I'm just going to isolate everything I'm thinking about on Saturday. I need 2 days to recover from a really hard strength training session. So we think backwards: Friday, Thursday, Wednesday is my weightlifting day for strength training. After my hard run, I only need about a day to recover to do some body weight exercises. They're a little more gentle, easing into the next training week. And I find that, doing unweighted squats and bridges, it's enough to make me a little bit sore. It's not going to take away from my easy day at all. And it's really more of just like a maintenance strength routine. So that will be long runs on Saturday. So Sunday off, Monday. So that's my strength training routine, is that on Monday I have my body weight exercises. On Wednesday I do lifting, which for me is not significant because I can only lift like 25 pounds. So take that with a grain of salt. So that's my strength routine. It's a lot of books will recommend that you do strength training 2 to 3 times a week, but I just really don't know where that third training session fits in. So if you have a strength training routine, I'd like you to leave me a comment on how you incorporate it, where you fit it in. If you already have a strength routine like CrossFit that you've been doing for the past year and you're getting into a running program, a lot of people will say just go ahead and keep doing what you're doing because it's not going to be too much of a shock. And also, if you're incorporating a new strength routine, this isn't where you're trying to make big gains. Think about it as maintenance. When you are getting done with your run, maybe there's a certain way that you're running that's neglecting a muscle. So you do the strength training routine to make sure that you're getting the right muscles and you can incorporate that into stronger running. This isn't the time to be just maxing yourself out on a strength routine, but it's a huge benefit to include it. Every time I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and when people fall off their strength routine, it's noticeable. It impacts their running, it impacts their posture. So it's so important to have a routine that works for you. I'm using the one that's in the Hanson's First Time Marathoning book. There's body weight exercises, and then there's hand weight exercises. And those are working really well. So that's what I've found. If you have any other insights, go ahead and leave me a comment below. I'm actually going to reach out to the bigger YouTube channels and see if they can make videos on this topic, because they work with more people and they're not just like some fool on the internet that just read a lot of stuff and checked the Facebook group. So, all right. So have a good run. See you guys.
Hey, it's me the next day. I changed my hair since we last chatted, but it's still the same topic that I want to discuss. So, as far as doing strength and running on the same day, 90% of the advice is make sure that you do that run first. Do your quality run, that's where all your energy is, and then give yourself a break. Some say take half an hour break after your run and then do your strength routine. Excuse me. Some say do your run in the morning, do your strength routine at night. That seems to work for a lot of people. And then there's the Run Experience had a 10 to 20 minute strength routine video, and they actually also had the advice that to do that strength training maybe first, and then you're nice and warmed up and all your muscles are engaged for your run. And some people in the comments had given them feedback that that worked out really well, that all their muscles were engaged and ready to go, and they had really good runs if they did that strength routine first. So that's just another aspect of incorporating strength training, that anything goes. You just gotta work on it and see what works for you. And keep in mind that what works for you one week might not work the next week. It all depends on how you're hydrated, how you're sleeping, how you're eating, your stress level. If I have a stressful week, I gotta forgive myself, and I can't be 100% in every category. So, all right. So those are my final notes, and now I'm done talking about this.